All right, everyone, here we go with 3 quick cards with me. I thought, wow, after the new moon reading, after everything that's gone on around here with the weekly forecast and everything we've been doing, I thought I would pull on the energy. Not necessarily your runner, not necessarily you, just sort of an energy weather report of what the hell's going on. My pre-shuffle backs it up, and it's a pretty strong pre-shuffle. You know, these are just surface energy. I brought the old original animal deck out of retirement just for this reading. Because the energy right now is weird. I'm getting a lot of friends even that are calling me up going, what's going on with the energy? It's weird. Weird things are happening, you know, weird situations. Everything feels a little off. If you're not there yet, you will be. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. So while it's 3 quick cards with me, I'm going to clarify so you know it'll be a lot more than that, probably 400 cards. So that's it. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. So maybe you haven't caught up to this yet. So it could be future influence for you. But here, from probably the most powerful deck I have, this deck still has a lot of energy in it, right? From the first beginnings of Steve's Love Tarot. You know, here we go. There's a lot of things coming back for review. There's a lot of karma here. And I get that off of this Magician card sometimes, especially from this deck. I'm drawing just to the little black hole there, all right? There's a lot of things coming back, as we talked about in Pluto retrograde, Saturn retrograde, all that kind of stuff. Things coming back for review, okay? And that could be good or bad. It can. It could be, oh, shit, not this again, right? But it can also be a chance to get something right. They can be situations coming back. They can be people coming back. They can be feelings coming back. It could be old aches and pains coming back. All of it is coming back for a reason. There's a lot of karma here. This Magician is crossed by justice. So we can get it straightened out. Whether it may be fine. It may be right. Maybe we made the right decision. Well, that's fine. That makes sure, right? It's all to make sure that you're moving forward on a grounded. This is the Empress, and it's about the grounding energy. Slow, steady, long-term growth. And underneath that, bookending the Magician, kind of red, stuck to the Empress, is the 3 of Pentacles. It's about building on solid foundations. And that can feel weird. It can feel very strange, all right? When this type of energy is here. It's very rare energy. Rare opportunities are presenting themselves. Pay attention to people that come back, situations that return, feelings that return. Look at it all. Right? Even old aches and pains that return. Look at it all. Okay, let's go. I'm going to give the deck a shuffle. Let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card. Give me the energy of right now, universe. What's going on? I'm just basically the energy weatherman here. That's all. All right, let's see where we go. Give me the energy around us, the environmental energy. 3 cards and a bottom card. I will clarify whatever needs clarifying. That's it. I'm done. The chilly hours of uncertainty. That's a line from a song from a guy named Donovan, trying to catch the wind, right? He's kind of, he's talking about a girl, might as well be trying to catch the wind, trying to get you, that kind of thing. I'm telling you, under this energy, you can actually catch the wind if you want to. There's a lot of healing here, all right? It's the chilly hours of uncertainty. That kind of thing. What's fueling this? 7 Pentacles, divine timing. All that means, that's a fancy way. People love to throw that around. I'm all spiritual and shit. I say divine timing, right? It just means the energy is right for something to happen. It's there, right? You can't do anything if the energy isn't right. You can't quit drinking, quit smoking, quit thinking a certain way, feeling a certain way if the environmental energy isn't cooperative. It'll keep slapping you back. Environmental energy is cooperative right now, and this is the bottom of the deck. This is the environmental energy. It's the environmental energy is in effect allowing things to correct, things to heal, you to make those changes. It's almost like the reason things might feel weird to some of you, and if they don't yet, they will. All right, I get plenty of phone calls, I'm telling you. The reason it feels weird is because we're kind of in a void, in essence. All right. Okay. A void, it's like an empty room with a movie screen, right? And things are popping up. All right, let's go. 3 cards. Yeah, the Four of Wands, there's that solid foundation. Again, it's all about that. It's all about getting on a solid new beginning. All right? It's allowing for it. All right? But you've got to communicate with yourself. I'm drawn to the blue here in the middle. Right? You got to communicate with yourself for sure. Anyway, center card. Yeah, the Strength card. And that's crossed by all this. Yeah, the energy is right. It really is. Whether yours is or not, okay, it's an energy that pries the heart chakra open. That's why I said in a recent Twin Flame Journey reading, you might be feeling sentimental, you might be feeling, waking up feeling weird, that kind of thing. It pries the heart chakra open. It really does. The energy of right now, the way things are, all of it building up. And this energy of right now is with us right up through the end of July, right up through about the time the North Node and South Node change signs, which is around July 17th-ish. All right? Right here, red with 4 wands, 8 wands, forward movement. Again, it's all about so we can move forward. Now, I want to point something out here. We're moving forward whether anybody likes it or not. All right, so nobody's forcing you to do anything. But I'm telling you, this is a very rare energy where it's just right to make things happen. You could drop a bad habit like it never existed. And bad habit doesn't just mean drinking or smoking or drugs or anything. It can mean anything. Maybe you chew your finger, right? You could get infected with that. You don't want to do that. If you're a finger chewer, right? You don't want to do that. You could drop it like it never happened, like you never did it, all right? It's for a lot of you, it deals with emotions, how you look at yourself, how you look at other people, okay? The energy's moving forward, whether you want it to or not. The opportunity is there to put it on a solid foundation. All right, let's talk to the witches. Let's go. Randomly at the bottom, by the way, I did not know, is the 4 of Wands. Right there, 4 of Wands. Look at that. All right, let's give the witches a shuffle. Let's see where we go. Let's move this one over here. All right, the old retired deck did its job. Gave me this deep energy. So, the 4 of Wands was randomly at the bottom of the witches. Let's pull on the 4 of Wands. Let's clarify. Give me the 4 of Wands here. What does this mean? Why'd you throw me this? What do you want to tell everyone about this 4 of Wands? Let's see. Oh, not there yet. Now we're there. That's it. 5 swords. You missed something. It's a short-sighted energy. It's a false victory. However you want to phrase it. I'm just reading the energy. I don't give a fuck what the card is. I'm telling you, you missed something. There's something you missed. That you need to take a look at or whatever. Okay? Things are coming back for a reason. Okay? People, situations, feelings, old aches and pains, whatever the fuck it is. It could be. I could rattle off a huge list, but you kind of get where I'm going. It's all coming back for a reason. You could choose not to do anything about it, but you're going to get left behind because the energy is moving very fast. As I've told you this year, it's a strong current, right? You want to make sure your inner tube is shored up for the way the river's flowing, right? Maybe you, in inner tube on a river speak, maybe you didn't fill it up enough, right? Or you filled it up too much. I don't know. Either way, you want to make sure, especially when you hit the fast water. What's on top? Knight of Cups. There's an offer of love that's here. I'll rephrase it, okay? Because again, I'm just pulling on the energy. This had nothing to do with your runner per se, or the soulmate cycle, or you in particular. I mean, I am telling you about the energy. When I say there's a love coming in, what this does, if you get this right, if you review that stuff, right, honestly, and from a point of neutrality, the things that are coming back, all right, if you don't get bogged down by the weirdness of the energy, there's a great reward at the end. It changes, I don't want to say it changes your outward energy. It kind of does. And I don't want to say that it attracts new love to you, because that's not really the context of this reading, but it kind of does. I guess what I'm looking to say is you almost have the energy to go on some new adventures and do it properly. Okay? Adventures in love. Emotional adventures. Soul's true purpose. It can be things along those lines. Center card, red with the 5 of Swords. Yeah, the 4 of Swords. Again, it's what I said. You missed something. It's correcting something. It's a healing energy, right? It's correcting something, right? Brings a lot of healing with it. A lot of healing. And when we're healed, we're better on journeys, right? Okay. What's red with the Knight of Cups? Temperance. It's all fucking angel energy. This cancels out what the universe is talking about. The energy of right now is he's here to cancel out any devil energy, any remaining devil energy. It's all for the greater good. Okay, your greater good in particular, since I'm talking to you. At the end of the day, temperance here, card of the angel, Archangel Michael energy, also very healing, which I got here, healing, right? Healing through truth, though, right? All of this stuff that's coming back, the universe just wants to hammer it home to you. All of this stuff that's coming back, people, situations, aches and pains, emotions, whatever the hell it is, it's for your greater good, right? It's coming back to correct, for corrections, if needed. If needed. All right? All right, here we go. And I did a reading recently. What was it? An Is This You reading where I talked about the energy of worry, which worries me. I know that sounds ironic, but the energy of worry is a negative energy, right? For some of you, it's just about dealing with that. You tend to worry too much. Remember, risky business, Tom Cruise. Sometimes you just got to say, what the fuck? All right. I'm going to pull on the Eight of Wands right now. All right? I'm going to go to the other side of the spectrum here. Give me this Eight of Wands. It is an energy of communication, but here it's an energy of forward movement and fast. It's talking about how fast things are going, and they're going whether you're coming or not. It's up to your free will whether you come along with it. All right? But I want to see what the universe has to say about this. It's the Hierophant. There's two flows here. One takes you to, well, I'll put it this way. One takes you to heaven and one might take you to hell. Hell might just be staying stuck. Hell might just be repeating things over and over again and getting beat up for it. You'll get beat up a lot in a fast current of energy. All right? Just like flowing down a river. If that inner tube's not right, you're going to get beat up. You're going to get hit on. You're going to hit the rocks. You're going to be all cut up all over the place. Stuff like that. It's a very righteous energy in and of itself. What's going on here? Again, for your greater good, for the long term. The Hierophant. What's red on top? Lovers. Look at this. Again, I get that. I get a top card here, and it's a color match too. If you look, they're pretty much the same in the background, with the exception of the healing angel energy of Archangel Raphael frequency here. A lot of angel energy here. I get it here, 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 here. It's everywhere. It's all in here. It's all over the place. I don't have a devil on the table yet. Right? I don't expect one, but you never know. The Lover's energy on top of this again. There's a right way to go. There's a way to go where things work out solid. This leads you to 10 Pentacles, and there's a way to stay stuck. You know, it's up to you guys. It is a lot of, and I say that because the energy is especially from the phone calls I've been getting from friends. The energy is making them feel uneasy. Don't. You know, it might send you into panic attacks. It might keep you up at night. Don't. Control your behavior within the energy. You can't control what's coming at you, but you can control how you behave within it. Just flow with it. I get this message over and over and over again about this energy. Whether I pull offline, online, in recent readings it's come up, it's all for your greater good. All right? And sometimes things that are for our greater good don't seem like it in the moment. Broccoli is for your greater good. For me, I have to eat it. And quite frankly, while I'm eating it, I don't feel like it's for my greater good. I feel like it would be if I smothered it in cheese and all kinds of other, and piled salt on and all kinds, but I'm not, I can't do that. So I have to just eat it. But at the end of the day, after I eat it and it absorbs in, I feel pretty good. All right? Just keep that in mind. The energy right now is a bit like broccoli. Center card, red with the Hierophant. 5 Swords again. 5 Swords was here, now it's here. Again, just backing up, this card mostly just backs up my read on the environmental energy around the card I'm pulling. Right? There's two, think of a river that splits. Right? It goes in 2 different directions. One direction hurls you forward, big time. Right? All you got to do is flow with it. That's all. May not seem like it's for your greater good because it's choppy water. Things are coming back at you for you thought you already dealt with. all that kind of stuff. But it does. It flows in a beautiful direction. The other side, the other fork, it goes off and then it just sort of circles. It leaves you just sort of going in a circle, round and round and round. Okay? Hey, it is. It's for your greater good. That's what's going on. It'll show up in your astrology too if you go to decent astrologers, because astrology is playing a big role. How the astrological alignments are pulling on this, on the core energy, is really a big part of why a lot of this is happening. Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, Saturn retrograde. You might remember those readings. What's red with the Lovers? 8 of Pentacles. We've been getting this a lot lately. Yeah. It's just talking about for your greater good. Again, it's the 8 of Pentacles is my card of the Apprentice. He does things right. He's trying to get to the 9 of Pentacles. He's trying to get to retirement, to liberation, if you will, right? It's a worker guy here. That said, he's doing this right. He's meticulously putting this thing together here, okay? So again, do the work. Put in the work. Do the work right, and you'll see. It's hard work. He doesn't particularly like it, but the end result will mean liberation. All right. So again, just backing up my energy read. I'm going to go back to the original semi-retired animal deck, right? And I'm going to pull on the Strength card in the middle. Tell me about the Strength card, because this is the base energy. And it's sort of reflecting, I know what the Strength card means, but I read energy. All that's reflecting here is heart chakra, and it's prying it open. So that's why it might be difficult, right? I said choppy water, it's a pain in the ass to go down there, but it's all for your greater good. You're going to feel everything in this energy, right? And it might come with some nostalgia and all that kind of, it very well may. Sentimentality for sure. Yeah. Anyway, tell me about the Strength card. Just tell me more about it. What's going on here? Yeah. Just go with it. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Knight of Wands. Just go with it. Knight of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands energy. And again, remember I showed you on the Magician card and the pre-shuffle the little black area, like the little black hole? That's all I'm drawn to here as well. It's right there on this card. Okay? Just go with it. This is a brave, impulsive action. Emphasis on brave. Right? Heart chakra open can make you brave, but it can also send you into panic attacks. All right? So again, things are coming back. Situations, people, emotions, old aches and pains, all of it. It can send you into a panic attack. Don't. It's coming back for your greater good. Everything feels weird, as someone said to me. Yeah, everything does feel weird. Feels weird for me too. I'm not protected from any of this. I'm going through the same shit. What's on top? 5 Pentacles. You missed something. It comes up in the fucking energy again. You left yourself out in the cold on something. There's like in the Light Seer deck. This is a girl sitting outside the door, and the key is leaning on the door. She missed something. Hey, no need to be sad, little person. The key's right there. All right. What's the center card? Red with the Knight of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Just go with it. Go with it. Again, another Wands. Wands, red with wand. Brave, impulsive action. Just go with it. Go with whatever comes in. What's red with the 5 of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles. For some of you, well, there's a few ways to read this energy. For some of you, the thing you missed was what makes you special. How do I phrase this energy? God damn it. Come on, universe, help me out here. Okay. I'll use myself as an example. Sometimes a skill that we don't realize is, we don't really realize is all that valuable ends up being the thing that is valuable. Like for me, I would have wanted to be a rock star. I always thought my guitar skill was my most valuable thing. I put a lot of stock in that. It turns out it was tarot reading. It turns out the skill that I had in the background that was, something I hadn't, I pulled tarot cards to help me read energy, to help me translate it. It turns out that was the thing. It wasn't the thing I was thinking. There's something here. There's something that makes you special. And it's not the thing you're thinking. Okay? It's not the thing you think it is. So, and that can apply a lot of ways. That can apply in career. It can apply in love. It can apply in just how you view yourself. It can apply across the board. But there's something that makes you an 8-point buck with rainbow antlers, and it's not what you think it is. And I think that's for a good number of you, because that's the strongest energy that's here. And it's red with that 5 of Pentacles, that girl missing the key at the door. All right? So it's along those lines. So again, just go with it. Brave, impulsive, forward movement. Just allow it to flow. If you have panic attacks, stop it. Just say, I'm not interested in that energy, universe. Stop it. Those are magic words. They really are. You can make the crows stop crying outside by just yelling stop it at them if you put enough soul behind it. I've done it. It's a cool little part of the trick. Sometimes when the babies are on the ground, though, they don't listen. But either way, I'm going to grab the Light Seer deck. Just go with it. All right? It's all for your greater good. Whatever comes back, and it's going to be different for all of you. Whatever it is, it's for your greater good. Take a look at it. You missed something. And for most of you, you missed something that makes you special. My little example, right? Maybe you sew on the side, you knit socks on the side, but you don't think that's what, you don't, it's just something you do as a hobby. And you go ahead and you try your ass off to be a big corporate executive or some kind of shit like that, and yeah, all right, it kind of works out, it kind of doesn't, you flip jobs quite a bit, whatever, and it turns out that it's that knitting, right, that ends up getting the most attention, right, of anything you ever did. It's just like that. A lot of us get it wrong, It is. The universe will course correct. It'll show you. It's just the way it is. I'm going to see what else the universe wants to tell you from the Light Seer. So whatever it is that makes you an 8-point buck with rainbow antlers, it isn't what you think it is for a good number of you. For some of you, it is. Hey, there's a lot of people watching, but for a good number of you, it's not. Right. This energy will show it to you. It'll bring something back for your review, and you'll figure it out. All right. Let's go. See where we're at here. What else you want to tell everyone? All right. Okay. 9 Pentacles. We were talking about it here. Yeah. You're the shit. Okay? You are. It's all for liberation. The universe is about getting to the 9 Pentacles. And again, he don't like his job. He does not. The energy coming off of this, he's not happy. All right? They don't even give me electricity. I got to burn a fucking candle. Cheap ass company. Right? Doesn't like it. But he knows if he does a good job and can sell enough of these pentacles, liberation, right? Freedom, independence, all that kind of stuff. You got a lot coming back from the past at the bottom of the deck. You got new adventures coming. You've got judgment, right? You got the end of burdens. The end of burdens for 10 wands. The end of burdens for some of you over this King of Wands, over this Burger King, all right? Something about that. So they do kind of make an appearance here, because that's generally the runner in the soulmate cycle. It is. Yeah. It's, again, Phoenix rising energy, new adventures, things. It's the things that come back. But the crossing card here on the 9 of Pentacles, it's the things that come back. Here it is, the 6 of Cups, that are important. And they could go as far back as childhood. They could be past life things. If you have nostalgia for something, or you feel sentimental for something, and you can't place it, you can't place it at all, that's probably a past life energy. Mixed in with your current energies, hard to pinpoint what it is. Just go with it. Again, what that Knight of Wands is saying, crossing here, just go with it. All right? It's all for your greater good. It's Phoenix rising energy, resurrection of you, and a Page of Wands. My little adventurer, right? Or in this case, my party girl. Either way, it's new adventures. Right? From a new perspective, though. From a much more solid perspective. Knowing who you are and what you want. It's important energy. It really is. But so, yeah, if it feels a little wonky, it feels a little weird, feels a little off, yeah, it might. It can happen when this kind of thing comes in, when these energies are here. But what blew my mind was the 7 of Pentacles, right? That was in the initial, underneath, fueling the initial energy of the bottom of the deck, crossing the Strength card. It is. It's divine timing. All right? It is. It's just there. The energy is allowing it. The opportunity energy is there. All right, and we talked about opportunity energy in a recent reading. It's here now. If you haven't caught up to it yet on your timeline, you will. Don't worry. Right? Just stay the course. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.